Namaste. Let's begin our practice seated. Find a comfortable place with the legs folded in or extended out. You can even lie down if you wish. We just would like for a long spine. Closing your eyes. Softening the tongue. Relaxing the jaw, the brow. Relaxing the eyes, the socket of the eyes, the organ of the eyes. Following the rhythm of your breath. And becoming present to the sensations of the body. And just allowing the movement of the mind, allowing the ease of the mind, and just welcoming any awareness into the emotional body. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Inhale, feel the belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale, chest, diaphragm, belly. Inhale, belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale, chest, diaphragm, belly. Inhale, belly, diaphragm, chest. Exhale, chest, diaphragm, belly. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, gently opening the eyes, finding a soft gaze. From here, we'll simply extend the legs forward, straight out in front. Finding Dandasana, feet about hip width apart. Maybe take a bit of flesh back from the sits bones. And just be here for a moment, lengthening through the inner heel, softening the shoulders, draw the solar plexus in. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Roll the hips forward, and then exhale, draw the chin in, scoop the belly, and feel this rounding gently of the low back. Inhale, arching, and then exhale, scoop the belly rounding. And again, inhale, arching, and exhale, rounding. Let's try one more. Extension of the spine. Let's bring our hands back behind each hip for support. You could also use your blocks here to extend the arms. So as you root the thigh bones down, draw the heads of the shoulders back, reach through the heels, draw the chin in. Open across the chest, extend through the spine, feel the tail reach back and the crown of the head extend up and away. And then let's release. Now from here, we'll transition to our hands and our knees. you can take your blocks to the side and we'll come forward into Chakravakasana. Bring our knees hip-width apart. Shoulders and wrists come into alignment. You can press down through the tops of the feet or tuck the toes, and again, wave the spine. Inhale, arching, and then exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching, exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching, exhale, rounding. And again, inhale, arching, and exhale, rounding. Now release neutral spine. Let's bring the knees wide, toes together, hips press back toward the heels, and then we'll stack the hands here. Feel the bones of the body drop. Forehead descends. Pelvis drops. Heart melts. Allowing gravity to hold you here for a moment. Notice how breath moves through you, even as you're folding into yourself. What is your ability to breathe into the back of the lungs? Breathing into the back of the heart. And then from here, let's pull forward again, back into Chakravakasana, coming to our hands and our knees, opening the palms wide. Knees come underneath the hips, turn the fingertips out. Again, shoulders are back behind the wrist or directly over the wrist. Knees hip width, press down through the tops of the feet or tuck the toes, whatever feels best for you. Now from here, we're going to bring our knees together under the hips. So we create this tripod between the knees as one leg and the hands. Now press back through your right foot, so the right leg stretches straight behind you, and then notice any dropping through the navel. So navel draws in, chin draws in, soft gaze to the earth, and then maybe lift the left hand. If it feels good to you, extend the left hand forward, going into the space of balance, finding core awareness, and then exhale, lower the left hand, lower the right knee. Navel draws in, solar plexus draws in. Left leg extends back as you inhale. Pause on the exhale. Draw the solar plexus in. Draw the navel in. And then we take the right arm forward. Take the right shoulder blade down the back so there's plenty of space within the neck and the shoulder. Keep reaching long over the earth. And then exhale. Let's lower the right hand. Lower the left knee. So right leg, left arm, inhale. Draw the solar plexus in. Now pause here as you exhale. Extend longer through the spine, longer through the inner right heel, longer through the tips of the left fingers, and then exhale, lowering back to the earth. Left leg, right arm as you inhale. Pause here. Exhale, draw in through the navel, navel to the spine. Relax the jaw, relax the brow, long through the inner left heel. Extend through the tips of the right fingers. And then exhale, lowering back to the earth. Now, again, right leg, left arm, inhale. Pause here, exhale. Reach again, inhale. And exhale slowly to the earth. Right arm, left leg, inhale. Pause here, exhale, inhale, and then we exhale, slowly lower, opening the knees wide, toes come together, and sink the hips. This time we're going to stretch the arms forward. You can rest your forehead onto the earth if that feels good. Or if you're feeling stiff or tight today, Again, use a block to support the forehead here. So we drop the forehead, drop the heart, drop the head, drop the sacrum. Cultivate the breath, breathing wide into the back of the heart, wide into the back of the lungs. Now we'll walk the hands in front of the heart and then lift the torso. Maybe here, let's slide a blanket in underneath the knees, especially if we're on a hard surface here. So just so there's more support under the knees. Now from here, knees and hips in alignment, so the knees are about hip width apart. We're going to sweep the right foot through. Now right foot comes forward in front of the knee. Square your hips to the top of your mat. So beams of light forward from the hips. Now draw the navel in, spread wide through the right foot, press down through the top of the left foot, or tuck the left toes under. From here, we're going to press down into the right foot. Hips come forward, sweep the arms forward and up as well. Now shoulders soft, spiral triceps and biceps back, lift the heart. So inhale, lift up and out of the low back, and then exhale, slowly return to neutral. Now again, hips come forward, heart comes forward. Allow the shoulders to slide down. Feel the bony part of your elbows moving forward toward the top of your mat. Pinky fingers in toward the midline, thumbs spiral out. Squeeze right sits bone into the left sits bone. And then exhale slowly, we draw back. Let's keep going. Inhale, reach forward, chin draws in, rise up and out of the low back, root into the legs, shoulders descend. And then on your next exhalation, slowly we return. And again, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pause. Inhale and exhale, slowly draw back. Right knee comes underneath. And then the left foot sweeps through. Square your hips, widen through the ball of the left foot. Reach back through the right foot, either through the top of the foot or tuck the toes. Again, square the hips. Inhale, root into the left foot, hips move forward, heart opens. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the chin in, draw the solar plexus in, spiral the triceps toward the top of your mat, then toward your nose. Spiral the biceps out and away from the ears. Rise out of the low back, and then exhale, we come back to our starting space. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, soften the shoulders, draw the chin in. Left sits bone draws in toward the right sits bone. Lift up and out of the low back. And again, exhale, neutral spine. Inhale, reaching through. Pause here, exhale, draw the solar plexus in. Lift up and out of the low back, long through the neck. And exhale, neutral spine. Last one. Inhale. Pause here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, slowly draw back. Now, left knee under the hip. Come back toward Chakravakasana. Open the palms, tuck the toes. And you choose. You can push back into downward dog here, or move into child's pose. So if you're finding the shape of downward dog, spiral triceps back toward your knees, biceps toward the top of your mat. Press to the index finger, press to the thumb, and then lift out of the wrist, out of the shoulders, out of the rib cage, tail to the sky, heels to the earth. One more big breath. And then exhale, we'll all meet in child's pose. Let your breath widen again into the lungs. The forehead drops, frontal brain drops. And then as you feel ready with your next exhalation, let's pull back toward our hands and our knees. This time we're going to gather blocks in. So blocks come in. It's going to help us prepare for Anjaneyasana, runner's lunge. Now from here, bring your right foot through 90 degrees. So straight out of the hip, over the ankle, next to the right hand. And then tuck the left toes under. So we're long here. Let our heart open, chin comes in. Squeeze again, right sits bone into the left sits bone. Draw the heads of the shoulders back. Another breath. And then we'll exhale, release the left knee down. Now we're going to bring our right knee under the hip. And then our left foot comes through. Left foot next to the left hand. Left knee over the left ankle, straight out of the hip. Draw the heads of the shoulders back. Chin draws in. Tuck the right toes under. And then strong right leg. Now here again, squeeze left sits bone into the right sits bone. Let the heart pull forward through the arms as the chin draws in. Notice breath here. And activate the legs a little bit more to bring weight out of the wrists. So we're not collapsing down into the arms, but rather we're lifting up and out of the crown of the head, up and out of the heart. Exhale. Right knee to your mat, and then slide the left knee back. Now from here, let's tuck both toes under and come into a full plank position. Strong in the core, inhale. Let's tuck the right knee in toward the chest and then kick the right foot through runner's lunge. Squeeze right sits bone into the left sits bone, heart comes forward, chin draws in. Press forward into the right knee as you draw the right hip back. Let's even take the right hand next to the right hip. So as the right hip draws back, reach back through the right fingertips. Come up through the heart. Draw the chin in. So we bring lightness into the left hand. And then exhale, release your right hand to the block. Slide your right foot back. Inhale. Exhale, left knee toward the chest. Kick your left foot through runner's lunge. Now squeeze left sits bone into the right sits bone. Draw the chin in. Back of the neck is long. Heart comes forward. Chin draws in. Bring lightness into the hands. Engage the legs a bit more fully. And then let's take our left hand next to the hip as the left fingertips reach back. Draw the outer left hip back. Heart comes forward, and then bring lightness into the right hand. So we're fully engaged in the legs, radiating out through the heart, out through the crown of the head. Exhale, left hand to the block. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, maybe downward dog with blocks. Draw the triceps back toward the knees, and the biceps spiral forward to the top of the mat. And then exhale, child's pose. Let's take our blocks to the side and find a variation that feels good to you. Now from here, we're going to walk the hands in, and we're going to take our blanket to the side of our mat. Coming forward again, hands and knees from the fingertips out, tuck the toes, full plank position, and downward facing dog. See that your middle toes are parallel here. Inhale, let's come forward, plank position. Now we're going to lower old school chaturanga. So knees come down, tail lifts up, elbows draw in, and then dive your heart forward between the thumbs. Knees, chest, chin. Now hips lower down and heart pulls forward. Draw the heads of the shoulders back again. Feel the middle toes lengthening, and then exhale, lower. Slide the hands back a bit, upward facing dog. Knees on the earth, inner thighs lift up toward the sky, and then back into child's pose. Forehead touches the earth. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, chin. As you exhale, tail comes up, elbows draw in, dive your heart between the thumbs all the way down. And then as you feel ready, pull the heart forward, pelvis to the earth, heart comes forward. Draw the heads of the shoulders back. Exhale, lower, upward facing dog, straightening the arms a bit more. And then exhale, child's pose. Let's change the rhythm again. Inhale, forward, hands and knees, tuck the toes, plank position, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, plank position. Ready? Knees, chest, chin, down we go. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower just the hands as you like. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Now from here, pull back toward hands and knees. Tuck the toes downward. Facing dog. Spiral triceps back. Biceps forward. Inhale, forward plank position. Exhale, one strong line. Knees are helpful tools here. All the way to the earth, all the way to the earth. Toes long. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your hands. Exhale, lift the legs. Inner thighs to the sky, outer thighs to the earth. Let's exhale, lower down. We lower the hands, lower the heart, lower the feet. Slide the hands back toward the bottom rib, upward facing dog. So from here, elbows are slightly soft, strong arms, open heart. And then toward hands and knees, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Forward again, plank position. Inhale. Knees are helpful tools. Straight line to the earth. Toes long. Lift the heart, lift the hands, lift the legs. Inner thighs spiral up. Inner ankles spiral up. Exhale, lower. Hands slide back toward the bottom rib. Straighten the arms, upward facing dog. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Again, inhale, plank position. Strong line down to the earth. Heart leads the way. Lift the legs, lift the hands, easy in the neck. Exhale, lower. Now from here, as you slide your hands towards your diaphragm or the bottom rib, we're going to draw the heads of the shoulders back. If your back is energized, tuck the toes, lift the knees here. Now coil through the belly. Again, you could use your knees as you push back, or from this variation of upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, coil back downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, chin, or one strong line down to the earth. Rising into Shalabhasana, take the arms back, circling the wrist here. If there's any tension, one direction, the other direction. You could bring the arms out to the side. Exhale, lower. Upward facing dog, knees on the earth, or tuck the toes, lift the knees, coil back downward. Facing dog. Let's go one more time. Inhale, forward plank position. Shoulders back behind the wrists, adjust as you need, and down to the earth. Heart leads the way. Lift the heart, lift the legs. Circling the wrists if there's any tension. Releasing the neck. Easy here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Toes tucked under and downward facing dog. And dropping right into child's pose. Allow breath here. Feel blood move, lymph move through the body, and these electrical pulsations, prana, chi. Let's place the hands in front of the heart. Lift the torso. Sending your feet to either side. We're going to come down again onto our sits bones. Let's find our blanket. Bringing our blanket underneath the pelvis here. So using the blanket to support the pelvis and rolling forward. Oftentimes when we're tight or short in the hamstrings, low back is tender, then the hips naturally roll back. So we use a blanket or blankets to help encourage the hips to roll forward. Lining up right heel with the right sits bone or even into the midline. We're going to cross the left leg over. Sometimes even this feels like too much, so you could bring your left foot simply to the inside of the inner right thigh. Now, whether you're on the inside or the outside of the right leg, with the left foot, feel your hips roll forward. Take the left hand back behind the left hip, right hand to the left knee, and then from your waist, from your kidney, feel the twist happening here. So shoulders follow the movement at the waist. Bringing your chin as far to the left as feels good to you. Think about inner right leg. So your long leg on the floor, press down through the thigh, lift up through the heart. Lift up through the crown of the head. So notice how the activation of the legs feed and energize the spine. Broad across the back of the heart. Now here as you inhale, roll the hips forward, lift up through the heart, reach up through the crown of the head, and then exhale, maybe rotate a little bit deeper through the waist, through the kidney. And then slowly unwind the spine. Let's free the left leg and then realign. Readjust. Left heel lines up with the left hip or midline. And we'll bend the right knee. So right foot comes to the inside or the outside, whatever feels comfortable for you. So in this twist, you want to feel rooted and grounded, neutral in the pelvis so you can gain this movement, this rotation, this healing elixir balm for the spine from a grounded place. Right hand behind you, roll the hips forward, lift the heart. Left hand to the knee, inhale, root and rise, and then exhale, we begin the spiral from the waist, the spiral from the kidney. Now feel your right kidney draw back and the left kidney move forward. Relax the eye, relax the jaw, relax the brow. Another breath. Root down through the left thigh bone, reach out through the inner left heel, rise up more through the heart, and then exhale, perhaps twist a bit more through the waist. And then slowly out we go. Extending both legs long, sitting up nice and tall. Again, checking pelvis is even, pelvis is neutral, hips roll forward, and then we're going to join the soles of the feet here, pressing into the heels. So I'm going to turn, just stay where you are on your mat, pressing into the heels. If we're really feeling tender today, blocks are helpful tools so we feel grounded into the bones, into the joints of the body. Press into the heels. Roll the hips forward, draw the heads of the shoulders back, and then lift the heart. Relax the eyes. And we start to make our way, maybe forward here. It's important to feel the movement happening at your hips so that there's this lift up from the front of the spine rather than kind of this ratcheting along the spine and collapsing. Press the heels, roll the hips forward, draw the heads of the shoulders back, chin draws in. Close your eyes, gaze inside, and just breathe here. Unhinge the jaw, relax the brow, another moment. And slowly come back to neutral. Now you're welcome to free the legs forward, straight out in front. You can adjust here. I'm going to take the hands open and close the hands. Just a few times. And then again, circle the wrists so that you're circling the elbows and the shoulders one direction and then the other direction. Good. That's it. And then just kind of shake it up. Shake the wrists, shake the elbows. There we go. Good. Now, take the hands straight out. Join the tips of the fingers with the thumb. And then curl your fingers back and toward the body as you reach out through the tops of the wrists. You could also do this standing or seated in a chair if it's uncomfortable to sit on the floor. Our focus here is really stretching into the wrist after we did all the work with downward facing dog and our dandasana, our plank pose. If you do a lot of work on electronics, then a lot of detailed work with your hands using small tools. This will really start to open up those nerve bundles in the forearms, elbows. Let's see where you feel this. And then release. Good. Just relax. Feel, again, blood flow, lymph flow. Notice here. Let's take the chin down toward the chest. And then roll the right ear over the right shoulder. And then down we go. Back to the chest. Left ear over the left shoulder. Just a few times. Any variation of this movement. Keep going here. We'll complete with the left ear over the left shoulder. Coming back down and around. And then bringing the chin neutral. And just pause. Allow for a wide breath. Let's come into Shavasana here. Bring a blanket for underneath the head. You can bring a blanket for underneath the knees. You could bring a blanket for over the body. So as you roll back, feel the support underneath you. If the low back is tender, we did some good work on the back here. So we did a few back extensions. If the low back is tender, step the feet wide, let your knees collapse in. Otherwise, you can extend the legs long, palms are up. So wherever you choose to rest, prop open the lungs, prop open the heart, and then feel the spine drop down into the earth. Relax the eyes, the jaw, the brow. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Drawing a wide breath into the lungs. A wide breath into to the back of the heart. Stretching, moving, awakening. And then on an exhale, let's bend the knees, step the feet onto the earth. Sway the knees right, left, left, right, side to side. Bringing the right arm along the ear, let's roll to the right, pausing for a moment. And then gently left hand to the earth, look to the earth as you slowly come up. Gathering together with the hands at the heart, allowing for a deep bow of gratitude here. And from this infinite space, we offer gratitude for healing, gratitude for water, and gratitude for balance. Thank you for finding your way today. Namaste.